power of free will, anything is possible. Hey folks, Ethan here, also known as the Evaluations Lighter. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys seen me before, welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. So, I got an absolute disturbing story that I've never ever encountered before in my life. So, it is actually true that I did get attacked in a heaven realm, and this left me absolutely stunned, but the results left me outraged in the end, and I'm going to explain why that this event left me outraged. But before I get into that, so over the weeks though, I've been creating angelology content for you guys to learn more about angelic beings. So I did that, and I was like, you know what? I want to get into a heaven realm. That's my desire and my wish. So I wanted to do that because since I talked about every angelic being on my channel, so I was like, you know what? I might as well try to astral travel to the heaven realm myself. And there's not just one heaven realm. There's actually many heaven realms that exist on the other side. So didn't matter which realm I picked. I just want to get there myself, and I actually did get there. But this comes with an unexpected twist that many Lightworker and psychic mediums, all of you guys are going to be questioning about the story, because I still question myself too about how this was able to occur like this. On October 5th, 2025, this was actually right before, I don't know what time, but I know this was in the morning, but I don't know what time it was. So, this was before morning. I was actually on a beautiful, just shining heaven staircase. Like, I could see it right in front of me. It's going up, and I could see the light right in front of me. I didn't see any clouds, which is kind of odd, but it doesn't really matter to me. But there was so much golden rays of light shining at me all around me in the space. So I was like, I'm actually here. Like, I'm on the staircase, so I'm running up and be like, yes, this is the one. This is the one I've been waiting for. As soon as I get so close, super close to the yellow light, like this close, like it's so bright I can't see anything, but I know I'm gonna get there. But as soon as I get this close enough, this close, everything blacks out. Everything blacks out in front of me, and all of a sudden I get teleported into an unimaginable dark realm. And this dark realm was all an illusion. And I get teleported into this one house that I've never, like, I haven't been into this house for a long time. And this house was actually my cousin's house I have not visited for years. And as soon as I went up to the white light, with the yellow light, whatever, everything blacks out, and I hit myself on the TV, not too hard, but I bump into it, and I'm like, what's going on? And I look around me, everything's dark, which I knew this was a dark realm. I'm like, this is not good for me. So I look around, I can hear something hitting up upstairs, and I actually memorized the place very well. And I look around the corner, and I hear something coming down really fast. I literally ran away and closed my eyes to eject myself back. And that was essentially it for me, though. I didn't get a sleep paralysis. I was expecting one, but I didn't. So what happens next? This next piece I'm about to tell you guys about is that, oh my gosh. As soon as this happens, though, I immediately contact my guardian angels. 5 I have, which is kind of a bit bizarre because um, online people say you get to have 1 or 2 guardian angels, but that's not really true. Um, it's sometimes true, but you can have more than 2 guardian angels on your side. But anyway, coming back to what I was about to say here is that I contact them and I asked them, please reveal my memories of what just happened. And they did. And I asked them, has this ever happened before? And they said no. They'd never heard of this. They have never seen such an encounter like this before in their life. Um, I've actually contacted Archangel Michael, and I asked them the same thing. Please reveal my memories, Michael. If you've seen this before, like, I want to be sure that these angelic beings reveal the exact memories of what I just saw with my own eyes. And Michael said the same thing. He's never seen this before. Like, I asked him, does these attacks, like, rarely occur in the heaven realm? And he told me, yes, they rarely occur, but for my case, this has never happened before. So I'm like, am I the first light bearer that has witnessed this before? And he said yes. But I wanted to deny his wisdom a little bit. And I told him, I don't believe you. And he said, you're the first light bearer to encounter this attack. I was just so stunned and just very shocked about this. I didn't know what else to think of. And I also contacted another angelic being, a very powerful being that I have actually spoke about this in my previous videos before. I spoke to Seraphim Phinox, which is a very ancient being. He's still an angelic being just like Michael, but he's much higher than that. And I asked him, have you ever heard of this before? And he said no, the same thing. That he, oh my gosh. Michael contacted millions of angels on the other side, and none of them have ever heard of this before. And I also have a fairy spirit guide, and my fairy spirit guide told me that she has never heard of this before. They never heard of this. And I also told Michael to, like, can you please refer this to the Ascended Masters, see if they have ever encountered this before or heard something like this. And they said no, they never heard like this before at all. This is entirely new to them. And I'm like, this can't be it. Like, someone else has to be it though, but that's what Michael said. I'm the first light bearer that has ever gotten this attack. Like, there's nothing more to it though. So I told Michael about this attack, and he actually managed to capture this powerful demon that was responsible for this attack. And the thing is that this ancient evil entity broke the spiritual laws in the cosmos. So he actually managed to capture this ancient whatever, sorry about that, managed to imprison this ancient demon because of this violating spiritual laws. So I was pretty happy about that, but I was also very disappointed about this because I didn't get my chance to get up there. And I'm still trying to get up there, like trying to get back to where I was at, and it's taken me a while to still get there where I was at. So it's still the same thing. October 5th, like, every angelic being every spirit, every fairy spirit I've chatted with, they're all investigating. Instead of masters, like they're all investigating this attack that I've gotten, and this took, uh, like super long. Um, this took like a little over a week, so around like 8 days until I got additional information. And I spoke with my old mentor, Stephanox, and he managed to get some leads on this case that I'm still currently dealing with. And what he told me is that this ancient demon that attacked me, that fished me out of that staircase, used the dark weapon that he knows very well. I don't know much about this dark weapon, but what I've been told, it's an ancient wand. I don't know what its capabilities are. It's dark, and this demon managed to fish me out of there and pulled me away from the staircase. I was so close to entering the heaven realm. I was that close. So I just got fished out unexpectedly, and there's a lot more to this though. In fact, what I'm about to review to you guys is going to be much more shocking and much more disturbing than you've ever heard in your life. And to every Lightworker and psychic medium, I promise all of you that this is going to be questionable, but the reveal is very dark, and I didn't think this would happen to me. But here are the cosmic details of this event. Yeah. So, this may sound very frightening to all of you guys, but this ancient devil was responsible for everything that has happened to me. Even though it was this demon servant that did this to me, but the power of this attack was orchestrated by this devil. And I have asked my old mentor, is this much more powerful than Satan himself? And he told me yes. He's much more powerful than the devil, and you guys know, than the Bible itself. So, I don't know the name of this, and I certainly don't need to know about it because it's not very important to me. But this ancient dark power was acquired in the cosmos, and this has never been discovered before, and a lot of divine beings, Ascended Masters, fairies, jelly beans, I'm pretty sure starseeds are included with this too, but I never spoke with them. So, this has never been discovered by any divine being, and I'm like, surely you guys must know about this. And they told me no, they don't know about this power. And I asked my mentor, Siphinox, this angelic being very ancient, much stronger than Michael. And I asked him, is this power, this new dark power, is it very ancient in nature, in the cosmos? And he said, yes, it is very ancient, and this is also a forbidden dark power as well. And he said, yes, it is also forbidden. So, me and him, we kind of talked heavily about this topic, and my assumption to this is that this may have existed before. And he told me, and he kind of agreed with me that it may be ancient in nature, like in the cosmos. So, but he doesn't know much about it. But he does agree with me that this must have been there eons ago. So, this power must have existed for, like, I don't know how long. This must have been there before, but it has never been discovered until just now. But so far, man, I don't know what else to say here. I'm still disturbed by this, and kind of creeps me a little bit about this power, but we don't know the capabilities of this ancient dark power that this ancient devil has acquired. But what I can tell you guys is that the capabilities are still unknown, but what's able to do is that, like, in my assumption though, that this devil must have given this powerful demon this ancient power to fish me out, and it was able to break the rules, or laws more specifically, was able to fish me out. And in my mind, when you're in a heaven realm, you would think that the darkness can't reach you there because the energy frequency is way too high, so no evil entity can't have that much power because their power will be weakened that easily because of the frequency. So I'm like, that's how it's supposed to work, but this new ancient power that's been acquired, it doesn't lose that much energy, so it was able to fish me out, and that's how it all came to be in the first place. And you guys might be wondering, how many spiritual laws has this powerful demon broke? So, this might sound very alarming, but the one that Michael imprisoned, this demon broke 10 spiritual laws in the cosmos. And I was like, oh my goodness sakes. Like, it just changed everything around me and for a lot of divine beings across the cosmos. So, this changed everything. And there's just one thing that I did ask about this one quote from a movie that I wasn't sure if it was true or not, but my guardian angels told me it is true. And what is the quote? Well, here is the exact quote that I need every Lightworker and Insight community to understand this. Because with the power of free will, anything is possible. And the power of free will can actually do this.
You know what they say? Laws are made to be broken. Laws are made to be broken. Laws are made to be broken.
So, yep, you heard it. No matter what, though, laws are definitely made to be broken. But here's the thing, though. I've spoken a bit more about these spiritual laws, and I asked my guardian angels, can these laws be mended, and can new ones be made to keep the spiritual balance in the cosmos? And they said yes. Spiritual laws can be fixed, but new ones are always made to be sure that the spiritual balance will always be there in the cosmos. So there's nothing that's going to get out of hand on the other side. Which that's wonderful. That's how you can maintain, the true balance of the cosmic nature itself. But oh man. Now, coming back to what I was about to say here is that about why I'm outraged is because this opportunity got taken away from me. And that leaves me very upset, but I'm also very outraged. because I was this close. I was this close of reaching there, and that got taken away from me. So now I gotta work my ass off to get back to square one. Like, I'm back where I was at. But I know you guys are telling me like you'll get there. You'll get back to it though. Like, I know you guys tell me that you're gonna get back there at some point. Like, it may sound too big of a deal, but you can make it there yourself. Like, you've done it before though. You can do it again. And yes, I can do it again. But that left me like completely ruined in some ways. Um, Unfortunately, though, that this cosmic case that I told you guys all about, it is still going. So, right now, at the time of this recording, this investigation is still pending. So, there's still new discoveries that are yet to be revealed in the future. And I will tell you guys more about, the origin of how this came to be later on, whenever I get the chance, and to pretty much tell you guys the full story of how this came to be in the first place. But anyway, this is my entire cosmic case. Well, I would say partial case because this isn't really solved right now. And this is confirmed by my spirit guides. This is still not solved, even though we kind of solved the portion of it and understood how this came to be, but we don't understand the origin of how everything was planned in the first place. Hopefully, you psychic mediums and light workers don't ever get to experience this, because I highly ever doubt that one of you guys would experience like this. Because, like what Michael said, this is extremely rare, and attacks in the heaven realm rarely occur. But from my case to you guys, though, I highly doubt this would ever happen to you guys. So there's nothing to fear about this. This doesn't really happen all the time, but I have faith that you guys won't ever have to go through what I've been through. But that's my entire story of this disturbing cosmic event. Hopefully, you guys learned something very spiritual, very enlightening from me. And once again, I wish that you guys don't ever have to go through what I've been through. Anyway, love and light to all of you guys. And as always, stay shining out there. I'll see you guys next time.